Hello, hi, good morning to all of you. Hi, hello, good morning. This is going to be the last online session before you kickstart your offline session. Before we kickstart our offline sessions. Good morning, namaste, namaskar. Okay, so in the meantime, when people are joining, you just do one question. Okay, so just to do this question, everyone. Question is, for line 2x minus 3y plus 6 equals 0, find slope. Second, y-intercept. Third, draw the line also. So in the meantime, do this question. When people are joining, line's equation is 2x minus 3y plus 6 equals 0. You have to find slope, you have to find y-intercept, and you have to draw line also. No, slope is not 3 by 2. Slope is not 3 by 2. See properly, slope is not 3 by 2. Slope is something else. 2 by 3. Yes, Meghna is correct. Slope is not 3 by 2. Slope is 2 by 3. By the way, it doesn't matter. Both are positive. Nature will be same, but you should be answering correct. Slope is not 3 by 2. It is 2 by 3. Lover boy. Someone's name is Lover boy in this. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me take this negative y term on the other side. So what I got? 2x plus 6 equals what? 3y. Now, here I want to make the coefficient of y as what? 1. So send this 3 here. So what will I get? 2 by 3x plus 6 by 3 equals y. So you can write y equals 2 by 3x plus 2. So slope m equals 2 by 3. Slope equals 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is a positive number, so line will be like this. Okay, making acute angle. And what is our c value? 2. So line will pass from 0, 2. Line will pass from 0, 2. Acha, see, everyone understand one more thing, important thing here. 0, 2 is y-axis intersection point. Intersection point. Okay. Here 0, 2 is y-axis intersection point. Suppose I want to find x-axis intersection point. Okay. So I am telling you 2 tips. Just understand. First of all, copy. Copy it fast, then I will tell you one more thing. Yes. Good. Gautam has given correct. But I have not asked question. I have just a thought came to my mind, so I thought that I should also share it with you. Okay, let's continue. See, suppose let's take the same line. Okay, 2x minus 3y plus 6 equals 0. 2x minus 3y plus 6 equals 0. Okay, so remember, to find y-axis intersection point, to find y-axis intersection point, one method is write it in the form of y equals mx plus c and find the value of c. One method is that, write y equals mx plus c, find c. There is one more method. To find y-axis intersection point, put x equals 0 and find y, and find y. So let me do here. So let me put here 2x as 0 minus 3y plus 6 equals what? 0. When you solve it, you can see this term becomes 0, minus 3y goes here. 6 equals 3y. So y equals what? 2. If y equals 2, point will be 0 comma 2. Point will be 0 comma 2. So to find y-axis intersection point, put x as 0. Understand the logic also. See, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. Okay, remember, wherever you are present on y-axis, irrespective of where you are present on y-axis, x value at y-axis will be 0 everywhere. X value will be 0 at every point on y-axis. That's why if I put x equals 0, I will find the point at which line cuts the y-axis. Okay, same we can do for x also. Okay, so let's prove. To find x-axis intersection point, I want to find x-axis intersection point. Do one thing, put y as 0. To find, okay, to find x-axis intersection point, put y equals 0 and find x. Okay, logic is very simple. Everywhere on x-axis, wherever you are present on x-axis, its y coordinate will be 0. Okay, so when I put y equals 0, I will find the location where this line cuts x-axis. Okay, so 2x minus 3, y equals 0 plus 6 equals what? 0. This term is 0, 6 goes on another side, 2x equals minus 6. So what is x coming out to be? Minus 3. If x is minus 3, point will be, what will be point? Minus 3 comma 0. Minus 3 comma 0. So I hope you understood. This concept. Okay. Now let me tell you one more interesting thing. Okay. First of all, everyone copy it. I will tell you one more method of finding the equation of line. Done? Okay. One last method of finding the line I am writing. See, remember one thing, x by a plus y by b equals 1. X by a plus y by b equals what? 1. Here a is x-intercept. What is x? A, x-intercept. What is b? Y-intercept. Y-intercept. Okay, intercept means intersection point. Okay, now what is y-axis intersection point? 0 comma 2. What is x-axis intersection point? Minus 3 comma 0. So same line I can write in form of this: x by minus 3 plus y by 2 equals what? 1. First of all, let me prove how does it come. Okay, I have directly used what is A here, x-axis intersection point, what is B here, y-axis intersection point. Okay, what is y-axis intersection point? 2. What is x-axis intersection point? Minus 3. First of all, let me prove it. How? 2x minus 3y equals what? Minus 6 equals minus 6. See, on right hand side I have to make 1. On right hand side I have to make 1. So divide by minus 6 on both sides. On right hand side I want to make 1. So divide by minus 6 on both sides. So 2x by minus 6 minus 3y by minus 6 equals minus 6 by minus 6. Now you can see what is 2 by minus 6? X by minus 3. X by minus 3. What is minus 3 by minus 6? 1 by 2 but positive. So plus y by 2. Minus 6 by minus 6 becomes what? 1. This form is called as intercept form. What it is called? Intercept form. Intercept form means I know the both y and x intercept. If I know both x and y intercept, I can easily draw the line. First of all, everyone copied. In 1 second I will draw the line. Okay, so everyone understand, just by taking the constant term on other side and dividing by same constant term on both side, you can convert any linear equation into x by something plus y by something equals what? 1. Remember, positive 1 is needed on the other side. Then denominator of x is x intercept and denominator of y will be what? Y intercept. Now let's draw the line fast. Okay, see, very simple. What is our intercept form? X by minus 3. So line will be cutting x axis at minus 3 comma 0. Y by 2. So line must be cutting y axis at 0 comma 2. Okay, 0 comma 2. So I have to make a line passing from these 2 points. So this is the line. Now tell me, how many of you got this line? Array, you can use any form. How many of you got this kind of line? Tell me fast. Okay, I hope all of you must have got. Okay, so choice is completely yours. Those who are not getting, they are doing mistake. Okay, choice is completely yours. You can use slope y-intercept form, or you can also use intercept form or double intercept form. Double intercept form. Understood? Clear? Okay. Should I continue? So should I give one question that you are going to solve by using double intercept form? I am going to give one question. You are going to do it by using double intercept form. Okay? Okay. Solve, but solve fast. Draw line. Draw line fast. Draw line fast. I don't need slope now. By the way, you can find slope, but I don't need slope now. Completed? I will directly draw the answer, you match. Four comma 0, 0 comma minus 3. Are you getting this line? Are you getting this line or not? Good. Copy it fast. Okay, so my point is, all of you can find slope of line, all of you can find you can find slope of line, you can find both intercept. If you know both intercept, you can use this form. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, should I continue? Over, straight line over now. A straight line is over. Let's continue. Okay, now we are going to discuss parabola. Okay, parabola. Parabola is name of a curve. Okay, parabola is some name of a curve or some graph. Some particular curve or graph is called as parabola. Okay, yes, U shape. Now let's understand what is meant by parabola. Suppose we have a general quadratic expression. General quadratic expression. Okay, general quadratic expression is given by ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, ax square plus bx plus c, this is general quadratic expression. Here a should not be equal to 0. Why? If a is 0, first term will become what? 0. So it will become a linear expression. It will become which kind of expression? Linear. So a should not be equal to 0. B can be 0, C can be 0. But x square term must survive. Otherwise, it won't be a quadratic expression. Okay. Now, when I equate it with y, this is called as a quadratic expression or a quadratic expression of quadratic expression y in terms of what? X. Okay. So y equals ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic expression in terms of what? X. Now here highest power of x is what? 2. Highest power is not 1. So as highest power of x is 2, it is not a linear graph. Okay, graph won't be what? A linear. So when we draw the graph for this equation, or expression, the shape that we get is called as parabola. Okay, so shape given by this expression is called as parabola. Okay, so what is the shape of general quadratic expression? Parabola. Okay, parabola is a U-shape graph. Okay, so parabola looks like this, or like this. Okay, so these are two shapes of parabola. There are other shapes also, but these are two general shapes. Okay, so y equals ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, now remember, this is called as upward facing parabola, or it is opening in upward direction. It is opening in which direction? Upward. Remember, whether parabola will open up or whether parabola will open down depends upon coefficient of x square. See, if a is a positive, if coefficient of x square a is positive, parabola will open upwards, or a is more than 0. Okay, the parabola will open down if a is negative, or a is less than 0. Okay, so this shape is called as parabola. Now whenever you are having a quadratic expression, the graph corresponding to quadratic expression is called as parabola. This U shape is called as parabola, and whether this parabola will open upward and whether it will open downward is decided by the coefficient of x squared. Write it fast. If I'm teaching one topic, why are you jumping to next topic? Array, study something, whatever I'm teaching. Someone is talking about hyperbola and all. I don't know what is hyperbola at this stage. At one time, I know only one thing. Write it fast. Done. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so suppose I have y equals 4x square plus 2x minus 8. This kind of parabola. Why? What is coefficient of x square? 4. So a is 4, which is what? Positive. Okay. Next example, y equals minus 3x square minus x plus 5. Okay. Here, coefficient of x square is minus 3. So downward facing parabola. Okay. So a is a minus 3, which is what? Negative. Draw it fast. Draw it, then I will tell you all the property. Done. Okay. Now see, y equals ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. Y equals ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. Now this a is known to us. I am defining some quantity denoted by capital D. Okay. Capital D is b square minus 4ac. Okay. What is capital D? B square minus 4ac. B is coefficient of x, a and c are coefficient of x squared and constant term. Okay. This is called as discriminant. What it is called? Discriminant. This term capital D is called as discriminant. Okay. Now suppose we have this kind of parabola or this kind of parabola. Okay. Remember here or here, bottommost point of upward parabola and topmost point of downward parabola. These points are called as vertex. What they are called? Vertex. So what is name of this point? Vertex. Okay. Just for understanding, you can also call it tip. Okay. But tip is not applicable in downward facing parabola, upward facing parabola. But still you can call it tip just for remembering. Okay. So vertex or tip. Now we have coordinate for vertex of or tip. Remember, coordinate of vertex or tip is given by minus b by 2a comma minus d by 4a. Okay. What are the coordinates of vertex? Minus b by 2a comma minus d by 4a, where d is a discriminant. Okay. B, A, everything is present here. Write it. So what are the coordinates of vertex? Here also same result. Wait. All examples will be given. Do not panic. Done. Okay. Now you have to do everything. Okay. Question: y equals x square minus 5x plus 6. Find coordinates of vertex of parabola. Okay, so first of all, let me write all the quantities. What is our a? A equals 1. What is our b? B equals minus 5. What is our c? C equals what? 6. Okay, so first of all, let me find discriminant. What is discriminant? Under root of b square minus 4ac. Okay, b square, what is b? Minus 5. Minus 5 square minus 4. What is a? 1. C 6. So what is d? Minus 5 square is 25. Minus 6 into 4 is what? 24. 25 minus 24, 1. Root 1 is what? 1. Okay. Now, coming to coordinate. Okay. Minus b by 2a, comma, minus d by 4a. Minus, what is b? Minus 5. Minus into minus 5 becomes what? Plus 5. Plus 5 by, what is a? 1. So plus 5 by 2, comma. What is d? D is what? 1. What is d? 1. Okay. So d equals what? 1. So what I'm going to get? Minus 1 by minus 1 by 4. Okay. Write it fast. Now, using this information, we can draw parabola. Everyone copy it, then I will tell you how. Using this information, we can draw this parabola. Arey, not only upward, just wait. I will give you full parabola. Arey, upward, okay. But wait for 2 minutes. Okay. Now, let's draw. See, what is a here? 1. What is a here? 1. 1 is positive. So parabola will be upward facing. Okay. Acha, what is coordinates of our vertex? Plus 5 by 2, comma, minus 1 by 4. Okay. X axis, y axis. You have to tell me this coordinate lies in which quadrant? Coordinate plus 5 by 2, comma, minus 1 by 4 lies in which quadrant? Tell me fast. Yes. It is lying in which quadrant? 4th quadrant. Okay. So somewhere here, na. Plus 5 by 2, comma, minus 1 by 4. Okay. See, parabola will be upward facing, and this is what? Tip. So this is how parabola looks like. This is how parabola looks like. Now, see, I am more experienced than you. That's why I know this point as well as this point. Okay. This point is 3, 0. This point is 2, 0. You need not to know how, why. Just write it directly. Is this clear how I have drawn this parabola? First of all, I decided the nature of parabola. I found the tip of the coordinate of the vertex and I wrote. Acha, how many of you understood how I have written these 2 points? Anyone having a little bit idea how I have drawn those 2 points? See, it is a quadratic equation, na? These two are roots of those quadratic equation. If you look carefully, what is our parabola? Y equals x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay? If I put this as 0, will I get roots or not? X square minus 5x plus 6, if I put it at 0. Acha, y means 0 means x-axis intersection point. Now, if I put y as 0, I will get x-axis intersection point. So, I hope you understood how I have written that point. I am repeating again. I put this expression as 0, means y becomes 0. Y is 0 on which axis? X-axis. So if I put y 0, I will get x-axis intersection point, which are nothing but roots of quadratic. Roots of quadratic. Okay, acha, graph how I draw? Very simple. What is A here? A is 1. A is 1 means positive. So parabola will be what? Upward facing. Parabola will be upward facing. Okay. Second, I found the coordinates of the vertex. What is coordinate? Plus 5 by 2 comma minus 1 by 4. It is lying in 4th quadrant. So vertex will be in 4th quadrant and upward facing parabola. These are extra information. Those who understood these information, it is okay. Those who have not understood, leave it. It is useless for us. Those who understood how I have written these 2 information, I explained. Is it okay? It is okay. Those who are not understanding, leave it. Ha, Radhika, you can say your doubt. You can say your doubt. Instead of saying doubt, just write the doubts. I continuously check the messages. Useful. Not useless. There are useless messages also coming. Okay. Should I continue? Acha, how we decide it is in 4th quadrant? Are simple. X is positive, Y is negative. It is 10th standard mathematics, na? X positive, Y negative. Start from origin. X should be positive, so go in positive Y direction, positive X direction. Y is negative, so go in negative Y direction. I hope it is now clear that how I decided it is 4th quadrant. Array, X positive, Y negative is in 4th quadrant, na? To correctly draw parabola, you need these coordinates. But to approximately draw parabola, you need not these coordinates. Okay? Understood? To exactly draw the correct shape of parabola, you need everything. You need these 2 points, you need this point. But to approximately just draw the shape, you need not to know all these things. I hope, Radhika, it is clear to you that in 4th quadrant, X positive, Y negative. Okay. Now, few special cases. Okay. Few special cases of parabola. Few. See, y equals ax square. Here, b is 0, c is also 0. Okay, b and c are missing. Okay, so remember, y equals ax square looks like this, or like this. Okay, y equals ax square looks like this. Upper graph is applicable when a is positive or a is more than 0. and lower graph will be applicable when a is negative or a is less than 0. Draw it. Y equals ax square. Array, I wrote special cases na. In special cases, something special will be happening. So when I take B0, second term becomes 0. When I took C0, third term becomes 0. But A cannot be 0. So this is also a quadratic expression. Write fast. Wait. I will give example. Wait, I will give example also. Done. Okay. Example. Y equals 5x square. Y equals 5x square. It looks like this. This is y equals 5x square. Okay. Second example, y equals minus 3x square. Okay. This is graph of y equals minus 3x squared. Write it. A positive upward facing, A negative downward facing. Okay. Time up, then you leave. Someone is saying time up. Okay, bye. Mystery man, if time is up, you leave. Okay, just tell me one thing. Who will tell me coordinates of tip of this parabola? Who will tell me vertex of these two parabola? Y equals ax squared, vertex coordinate. It is visible, bhai. Vertex coordinate, it is visible. Where is vertex? Origin, na? Yes. So 0, 0. Write it also. Write fast. Write it. Completed. Acha, someone is saying first figure is wrong. Is there anything wrong in this? I am not able to understand. Someone is saying that first graph is wrong. Is anything wrong with it? No, I don't feel anything wrong. It is correct. Draw it. Okay. Now I will teach you one more thing. Okay. See. Suppose I have y equals 2x square and y equals 5x square. Okay. I will use 2 pens for it. So see. This is one graph. Okay. Okay. Y equals 2x square, y equals 5x square, both are parabola. Now remember one thing, that if I want to identify which parabola is which one, then remember outer one is y equals 2x square and inner one is y equals 5x square. Okay. Now general thing is, if I write y equals ax square, okay, bigger the value of A, bigger the value of A, more inside the parabola is. More inside the parabola is. What is A in first case? 2. What is A in second case? 5. So 5 is bigger as compared to what? 5 is bigger as compared to 2. So parabola y equals 5x square will be inner as compared to y equals 2x square. Okay. Acha, just tell me one thing. If I want to draw y equals 3x square, tell me where will it come? If you understood it, just answer. If I want to draw y equals 3x square, where will it come? In between or not? Where will it come? In between these two graphs, or outer of outer one or inner of inner one? Huh. So y equals 3x square will be in between. Okay. So write it. Don't draw it. Write graph will be in between the above two. Write it. Sinchan, what kind of question is this? You have calculator, internet, calculate what is root 5. Write it fast. Is it clear? So based on the coefficient of x squared, you can decide. Okay. Bigger is the coefficient of x squared, more narrower the parabola is. Okay. Write fast. Completed. Now, one more kind. Y equals ax square. Y equals ax squared plus c. Y equals ax squared plus c. Steps. First, draw y equals ax square. Next, shift upwards. Shift upwards if c is positive, or shift downwards if c is negative. Write this first, then I will explain. How to draw this kind of parabola y equals ax square. First draw y equals ax square. Then if c is positive, shift it upwards. If c is negative, shift it downwards. In between and all, leave it by. Acha, see, today's last online lecture. So today's last time you are getting this golden opportunity of chatting. So chat as much as you can. Exchange all the numbers. Okay. Because from tomorrow onwards, you won't be getting this opportunity. So exchange numbers, do whatever you want to do. Okay. This was a satire for many people. So today is the last golden chance of chatting. So exchange numbers, IDs and all. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Today I need a little bit fun. Okay. Should I continue? Okay. Now let's take example. Y equals x square plus 5. Very simple. See, first of all, this is x square plus 5. I need to shift it upwards now. I need to shift it upwards. How much? 5. So this is final graph. 0, 5. No, dragon, I will remember you for rest of my life. First draw it. Today is last lecture, so I also want to be in a jolly mood, huh? Someone is saying someone wants my ID. Okay, so is it clear? First of all, I draw x square plus 5 is there, so I'm shifting it upwards. Listen. This is graph of y equals x square, means vertex at origin. Plus 5 is there, so I shifted it 5 units upwards, 0, 5. Okay. Now, everyone understand one concept from here. What is vertex coordinate here? What is vertex coordinate here? 0, 5. What is vertex coordinate here? 0, 5. Now, based on this understanding, who will tell me what is vertex coordinate of this? Fast. Who will tell me what is vertex coordinate of this equation? अरे हाँ 0, C ना. अरे 0, C, not C, 0. 0, C. Write it fast. Someone is saying it is last lecture, complete it fast. No, it is last lecture. Let it go as per the regular pace. Okay. Acha, it is last lecture, so I have to complete everything. So I will extend around 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Because I started late also. Geology sir overshoot a little bit. Write it fast. I will take up to 10 or 10, 10. 10, 10 sounds like Ben 10. Array, write fast. So do all your works after 10, 10. Completed? Okay. Now, one more question. Draw, everyone draw. Draw y equals x square minus 2. Draw fast. X square minus 2. I will speak. Do bhaiya. See, this fun and all should always be secondary. Primary thing should always be studies. Draw dragon. Dragon, draw it. Okay, so let me draw. Let me see. What is A here? 1. Positive. So upward facing parabola. What is vertex? Vertex is 0, minus 2. 0, minus 2. So let me draw x, y. This is 0, minus 2. From 0, minus 2, I have to draw an upward facing parabola. Draw it. Draw it fast. Okay. Now one more case of parabola I will discuss, then 2 more graphs. Let's do fast. Time is running very fast. Let's do. Enough of fun today. No one can draw in chat. So draw in your notebook and confirm that you have drawn. Okay. Now see. Y square equals AX. Y square equals AX. A I am going to take positive. So see, y square AX is also parabola. Y square AX also is what? A parabola. Okay. But the parabola looks like this. X, Y. This is graph of y square equals AX. Directly write it. Y square equals AX. If A is positive, this is the graph. Okay. Write fast. Completed? Doubt. Don't say doubt, simply write your doubt. Just y square equals ax, okay? But we are not getting into much of mathematics. Okay. So see, suppose, write doubt, don't say doubt, directly post doubt. Y square equals 5x, okay? X, y, this is the graph. Draw it. Completed? Hardly 10 more minutes. Just be patient, 10 more minutes. Yes, I will remember everyone. I said shift downward. I didn't say that tilt downwards. Shift. This is called a shift. Shift means like this. I didn't say that rotate downwards. I said shift downwards. See, if this is graph, this is called as shifting upwards. This is called as shifting downwards. This is called as rotating downwards. So I said shift downwards or upwards. Okay. Now see, y equals a root x. Okay. Again, a is positive. Draw this graph. X, y. People are getting impatient, so I am directly telling you. Y equals a root x. Draw it. 2 more graphs, 5 to 10 minutes. Be patient. Because continuously, all of a sudden, everyone started writing so many chats. Write it. Y equals a root x. This is the graph. Y equals a root x. Draw the graph. Done. 2 more graphs, 5 minutes. Just listen. See, right? Rectangular hyperbola. Gular hyperbola. Name of the next graph is rectangular hyperbola. Okay. So see, suppose x into y equals c. X into y equals c. There are 2 possibilities. First, if c is positive, if c is positive, we get this kind of graph. If c is positive, we get this kind of graph. X, y. Okay. So remember, there are 2 parts of rectangular hyperbola. Okay. So let me use another pen. There are 2 parts of rectangular hyperbola. I am highlighting them using yellow color. Okay. How many parts of rectangular hyperbola? 2. Okay. One part lies in first quadrant, another part lies in which quadrant? Third quadrant. Okay. Second possibility, if c is negative, if c is negative, okay, then you will have this kind of parabola. Okay. So remember, rectangular hyperbola has 2 parts. Okay. if C is positive like this, if C is negative like this. But most of the time we are going to have this case. Okay, in physics we are going to have usage of this case most of the time. Write it. Copy it. So what is equation of rectangular hyperbola? X into y equals what? C. Remember, most of the time we will be drawing rectangular hyperbola only in first quadrant. First quadrant means C going to be positive, and we are not discussing the third quadrant part of rectangular hyperbola. Write it fast. Done. लेक्चर है क्या? ओके आपका? अच्छा, मुझे थोड़ा सा एक्सटेंड करना था. अच्छा 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 5 मिनट्स. हाँ ओके. Done. Now see, x into y equals 10. This is the graph. Okay, draw. This is x into y equals 10. In 5 minutes I will end the lecture because there is one more lecture after it. Okay. Write it fast. Okay. Next, last 5 minutes. Circle. Remember equation. X square plus y square equals r square. Okay. X square plus y square equals r square. This is equation of circle. This is whose equation? Circle's equation. Okay. Here center coordinate is 0, 0. So what is coordinate of center? 0, 0. And radius is equal to r. Radius is equal to r. Now remember, under you here r square is written. So whatever quantity is written here, you have to take the under root of that quantity. Whatever quantity is written here, you have to take the under root of that quantity to get what? A radius. Okay. Now graph looks like this. Center is at 0, 0 and radius is r. So graph looks like this. This point will be r, 0. This point will be 0, r. This point will be what? Minus r, 0. And this point will be 0, minus r. Write it. This is x square plus y square equals r square is the equation of circle. No, there is one more class for some other batch. It's not for you. There is one more lecture in the same studio right after this, but for someone else, not for you. Okay, do not panic. But I have to vacate it. Someone else has to continue here. So it is for someone else. Do not panic. Okay. Okay. Okay, one question we are going to discuss. Okay, question is x square plus y square equals 25. Find radius and draw circle. So we have to find radius and draw circle. Okay, so let's write it in our general form. X square plus y square. In the place of 25, I can write what? 5 square. Now, comparing it with general form, x square plus y square equals r square. Whose square is written? 5 square. So, r must be equal to what? 5. R must be equal to 5. Now, I want to draw circle. Okay. So, center is at origin. Taking origin as center, draw a circle of radius 5 units. Okay. So this point will be 5, 0. This point will be minus 5, 0. This point will be 0, 5. This point will be 0, minus 5. Okay. One more question. Let's see who's able to answer. Okay. Write fast. Arey, one more question. You are hungry, but okay. Test your hunger for 1 more minute. Should I continue? Last question. X square equals y square equals 10. Find radius. Find radius. Do fast. Find radius. Okay. So see, x square plus y square. 10 can be written as root 10 squared. Array, not 10 can be written as root 10 square. So what is your radius? Root 10, which is approximately equal to 3.16. Okay. So that is all. That is all for today. If you have any doubt, ask it in 1 minute, 2 minutes. Now I am going to end the meeting or session. Anyone having any doubt? Okay. Have a happy summer vacation. QR code. Okay.